One minute they're an angel, the next they're melting down over the wrong color cup. In the next 20 minutes, we're going to break down the most confusing baby behaviors and show you what's actually going on in their brain. Welcome to Cute Baby Clips. In this guide, we'll cover 4 big themes: feeling safe and attached, crying and meltdowns, growing independence and all the little no's, and how your baby quietly copies your mood and behavior. Let's start with feeling safe. Psychologists call it attachment, but really it just means how safe your baby feels with you. When your baby cries the second you put them down or you try to leave the room, that's separation anxiety. Their brain is saying, if you disappear, am I still safe? To your baby, you are home base. They might crawl away to explore, but they need to check back in with you to reset. That's not neediness, it's healthy attachment. So when they cling, cry, or hide in your shirt when someone new walks in, it's not bad behavior. It's their nervous system asking, can I borrow your calm? Next, let's talk about crying, meltdowns, and those big dramatic feelings that can leave you drained by 9 a.m. For babies, crying is communication, not manipulation. They don't have words yet, so their nervous system uses sound. Most cries are about 3 things: hunger, tiredness, or being overwhelmed. Watch this baby for a moment. Rubbed eyes, slower movements, and that whiny, fading cry usually point to tiredness. Here, you see more frantic movements, rooting, and hands going toward the mouth. That's classic hunger crying. And this one? Wide eyes, stiff body, and lots of background stimulation. That's an overwhelmed nervous system asking for less, not more. With toddlers, meltdowns over tiny things are often the tip of an iceberg. The toy breaking is just the last straw after a long day of tiny stresses their brain can't organize yet. When you hold them, breathe slowly, and stay mostly calm, you're doing co-regulation. You're lending them your nervous system until theirs can handle it alone. Now let's look at independence, the sudden, I do it energy, the pushing your hand away, and those constant little no's. Some babies are what I call Velcro babies. They want to be on you, with you, or touching you almost all the time. This usually means their system is wired to seek more contact, not that you've done something wrong. Other babies are natural explorers. They wriggle to get down, crawl off quickly, and only look back occasionally. That's not rejection. It's trust that you're still there if they need you. Most little ones are somewhere in between. Some days Velcro, some days explorer. Comment below. Do you have a Velcro baby, an explorer, or an in-between? When your toddler shouts no, or pushes your hand away to feed themselves, they're not trying to fight you. They're practicing being a separate person, which is exactly what their brain is supposed to do. Finally, let's talk about how your baby quietly copies you, even when you think they're not paying attention. Babies have what scientists call mirror systems. When you make a face, their brain lights up as if they're doing it too. That's why you'll see your baby slowly try to copy your tongue, your smile, or your silly eyebrows. In a way, your baby is downloading you. Your tone of voice, your facial expressions, and how you react to stress all become part of their internal map of the world. Here are a few quick examples. Story 1. A parent yawns, and a moment later, baby yawns too. Story 2. A parent claps with excitement, and baby tries to copy the movement. Story 3. A parent's face looks tense, and baby suddenly seems unsure, until the parent softens and smiles again. Your reactions teach them what is safe, what is scary, and what is worth getting excited about. When they cling, they're checking if the world is safe. When they cry, they're sending you a message, not manipulating you. When they say no, they're practicing being their own person. When they copy you, they're learning how to be human. If this helped you understand your baby even 1% better, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next guide. And if you've ever wondered why your baby seems to prefer one parent, tap the next video.
Welcome back. In part 1, we introduced the 4 big pillars of baby behavior. Now, in part 2, we're going deep into the most important one, attachment. It's the foundation for everything else your baby will learn. You might notice your baby crawling away, but constantly looking back to make eye contact. This is the safe base in action. They aren't just checking if you're there, they're checking if they are safe to keep going. Your presence is their fuel for curiosity. Separation anxiety isn't a sign of a fussy baby, it's a biological alarm system. To a baby, being apart from you feels like a survival threat. When they cry as you leave, they aren't trying to control you. Their brain is simply sounding the alarm that home base is missing. Ever notice how they hide when a relative they know comes over? This is social referencing. They are literally burying their face in your scent and your calm to regulate their fear of the unknown. It's actually a sign of high intelligence. They know exactly who their person is. Babies are hypersensitive to your reactions. If you look stressed or disconnected, they feel it. This is why co-regulation is so powerful. When you stay calm, you aren't just helping them stop crying, you're teaching their brain how to handle stress for the rest of their life. Let's take a look at your baby. Do they point at things to share them with you? Do they reach for your hand the moment they feel unsure? Comment below with your baby's favorite way of checking in with their safe base. We'd love to hear your stories. Remember, clinginess is just love and safety in disguise. You are doing a great job being their home. Stick around for part 3, where we'll dive into the secret language of crying and how to tell exactly what those meltdowns are trying to say. Welcome to part 3. Today we're talking about the sound that defines parenthood. Crying. It can feel like an emergency, but for your baby, it's just their first language. Let's learn how to translate it. Babies don't cry to manipulate you. Their prefrontal cortex, the logical part of the brain, isn't online yet. When they cry, it's a direct reflex from their nervous system saying, something doesn't feel right. It's pure communication. Let's play a game. Watch this little one. Notice the eye rubbing and the slow, heavy movements? That rhythmic fading cry is the classic sound of a baby who is ready for a nap. That's tiredness. How about this one? Notice the frantic head turning and the hands going straight to the mouth? This cry is usually louder and more insistent. That's hunger. Your baby is using their whole body to tell you they need fuel. And finally, look at the body language here. The stiff limbs and the arching back in a busy room. That's an overwhelmed nervous system. They aren't hungry or tired. They just need less noise and more of your quiet calm. That's overstimulation. With toddlers, the reason for the meltdown, like a broken cracker, is just the tip of the iceberg. Underneath is a day of big transitions, missed naps, or just the frustration of having ideas their bodies can't execute yet. They aren't giving you a hard time, they are having a hard time. You are the container for their big feelings. By staying calm during their storm, you're teaching them that emotions aren't scary. Stick around for our final segment, part 4, where we explore the explosion of curiosity and why no is actually a beautiful sign of growth. Welcome to part 4. Today, we're exploring the explosion of curiosity and the first steps toward independence. This is the stage where no becomes a favorite word and I do it myself becomes a daily anthem. Let's look at why this is actually a beautiful milestone. Around this time, your baby's brain is like a supercomputer. Every new texture, sound, and taste is a data point. When they seem obsessed with opening every drawer or tasting every toy, they aren't being naughty. They are conducting complex scientific experiments on the world around them. Then comes the no phase. It can be exhausting, but here's the secret. No is a sign of high intelligence. It's the very first time your child realizes they are a separate person from you with their own thoughts and desires. They aren't trying to fight you, they are practicing being them. You'll also hear or see the I do it energy. Whether it's feeding themselves or trying to put on their own socks, this is where grit and confidence are born. When we let them try, even when it's messy, we're telling their brain, you are capable. You can figure this out. We mentioned this before, but let's look closer at the Explorer versus the Velcro baby. Neither one is better. The Explorer trusts that you'll be there when they get back. The Velcro baby needs to confirm you're there before they can even start. Both are perfectly normal ways for a nervous system to navigate growth. What is your little one trying to do on their own lately? Is it putting on their hat, helping you sweep, or maybe choosing their own snack? Comment below with your baby's newest independence skill. We love celebrating these tiny wins with you. Your toddler's no is just the beginning of their yes to themselves. Keep encouraging that spirit, you're raising a leader. Join us for our final segment, part 5, where we explore the fascinating world of mirror neurons and recap everything we've learned. Welcome to our final segment, part 5. We've talked about safety, feelings, and independence. Now, we're looking at how your baby learns to be human by watching the most important teacher they have, you. It all starts with something called mirror neurons. Inside your baby's brain, there is a mini mirror. When you stick out your tongue or make a silly face, their brain lights up as if they are doing it too. They aren't just watching you, they are literally practicing how to use their own face by copying yours. This is how they download the world. But it's not just faces, it's feelings. Your baby catches your mood. When you are calm and joyful, they feel safe to be the same. If you are stressed, they might get fussy. This isn't your fault, it's just their way of staying in sync with you to stay safe. Every yawn you share, every clap you celebrate, and every wave hello is a building block for their social brain. These tiny, everyday moments are where the most profound learning happens. You are teaching them what it means to connect, to empathize, and to love. Let's look back at everything we've learned in this 20-minute guide. When they cling, they are checking for safety. When they cry, they are communicating a need. When they say no, they are practicing being their own person. And when they copy you, they are learning how to be human. You are their safe base, their translator, and their mirror. If this guide helped you understand your little one even 1% better, hit subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive. And if you've ever wondered why your baby seems to prefer one parent over the other, tap the video on your screen right now. We break down the favorite parent mystery there. You're doing a great job. See you next time. Welcome to Part 6, the final chapter of our Baby Behavior Guide. To reach our full 20 minutes, we've saved some of the best for last. Today, we're debunking common myths and sharing bonus tips to help you navigate these early years with even more confidence. Let's start with the big one, the spoiling myth. You might hear people say, don't pick them up every time they cry or they'll get spoiled. But here's the biological truth. You cannot spoil a baby with responsiveness and love. In the first year, your baby is learning whether the world is a safe place. When you respond to their cries, you aren't teaching them to be demanding. You are teaching them that they are safe, heard, and worthy of care. This is the foundation of true independence. Another common myth is that crying exercises the lungs. Science tells us otherwise. Crying is a stress response. While a little fussing is normal, letting a baby cry it out for the sake of their lungs is unnecessary. There are much better ways to help them grow strong. Instead of crying, gentle touch and infant massage are wonderful ways to support your baby's physical and emotional health. Skin-to-skin contact regulates their heart rate and reduces stress for both of you. Bonus tip number 1. Sensory growth. Your baby's brain develops through their senses, providing a variety of safe textures, like soft silk, bumpy wood, or crinkly paper, helps fire up those neural pathways. It's like a workout for their brain. You don't need fancy toys. Feeling the cool breeze, listening to the rain, or touching a safe household object are all rich sensory experiences. The world is your baby's classroom. Bonus tip number 2, watching the sleep window. If you wait until your baby is screaming, they are likely already overtired. Look for the quiet stare or the ear tug. Catching them in this window makes falling asleep much easier. Tip number 3, the scent of safety. Your baby has an incredible sense of smell. Sometimes having something that smells like you nearby can help them feel secure during transitions. Your scent is a powerful regulator for their nervous system. Finally, tip number 4, tummy time doesn't have to be on the floor. Doing it on your chest counts. It's often more enjoyable for the baby because they can see your face and hear your heartbeat. It's a win-win for bonding and core strength. We've covered so much in these 20 minutes. We've learned that your baby's clinginess is a sign of love, and their crying is their only way to speak to you. You've learned how to decode their needs and co-regulate their big emotions. We saw how no is a milestone of intelligence, and how your baby is constantly downloading the world by watching you. You are their safe base, their teacher, and their most trusted mirror. Every small interaction is building a bright future. Parenthood is a journey of 1,000 tiny moments. There will be hard days, but remember, you are exactly what your baby needs. By seeking to understand them, you are already doing an incredible job. Trust your instincts and your love. Thank you for joining us for this full 20-minute baby behavior guide. If this series helped you, please subscribe and share it with another parent. And don't forget to tap the video on your screen to learn why your baby might have a favorite parent right now. We'll see you in the next guide.